So, drawing tablets and Android phones. What's it like drawing this combination? Is it any good? I don't know, but in this video, it's gonna happen. So, sit back, join me, let's push around some pixels. Oh yeah. Hello, Ryan here from drawyourweapon.com. So not much time recently to do more drawing tablet review videos and art time-lapse videos because we're in the thick of getting ready to move abroad and selling off all of our stuff. Even my trusty Deco Pro here has got to go, but before I find a new owner for this, I have to test out its Android capability. And this whole thing of Android compatibility with drawing tablets, I initially thought was a bit gimmicky and unnecessary, but the more I thought about it, the more it kind of made sense. Getting into digital art, if you don't have a computer already or something like an iPad, can require a bit of capital, but most people have a smartphone in their pockets. And if you have an Android phone, then a tablet like this could be your cheapest way to get started with digital drawing and painting. Not all tablets are compatible with Android devices, and not all Android phones are compatible with those that are. So it's best to research this if you are looking specifically for this feature. Maybe reach out on the relevant subreddit, or even shoot an email to the different companies to ask if their tablets are going to be compatible with your phone. I'm using my old Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite over here, also known as the Redmi Note 6 Pro. I've tested it on the new 11T Pro of theirs as well, and it worked perfectly fine on both. I'm actually using that now to record this video. Now, why a tablet like this and not just a third-party stylus that you can pair with your phone? Two words: pressure sensitivity. Many other third-party pens out there aren't going to give you the pressure sensitivity that's pretty important if you're busy learning how to draw, and that's where a tablet like this is definitely going to be a better option for you. The tablets that do have this feature often come with the one piece of hardware that you need to make this all work, and that is the on-the-go adapters. There are no drivers though to install onto your phone, and in most cases you're going to lose certain features such as all this over here: the express keys, your spinny wheel, sometimes even a portion of your working area is going to be lost as well. In the case of the Deco Pro and some other tablets in the Deco series from XP-Pen, the tablet automatically shifts its orientation 90 degrees and you get to use the full working area, which is quite nice. I like that, but you might notice if you try and draw a perfect circle on the tablet, on your screen you're going to have a distorted kind of oval instead. That doesn't bother me too much. You kind of get used to how your tablet is mapped to your screen over time. And you tend to get this on computer as well, depending on the aspect ratio of your screen. In terms of express keys, they mostly work. I'm using Sketchbook here, and a couple of the buttons do work. They let me switch to my last brush and also activate the color picker tool. But in other apps, who knows? Now, if you're specifically looking for a tablet to pair with an Android phone, I probably wouldn't recommend the Deco Pro, unless you intend to get a PC in the near future that you're going to be able to connect it to as well. There is the Deco Mini 7, which is half the price and will serve you just as well as this. Let's jump over here quickly to a little pen test, just to make sure that all the essentials are there, namely that pressure sensitivity. So here we go: thin line, thick line, thin line, thick. Oh yeah, that's just as much as I need, really. That's all anyone needs in a drawing app and a piece of hardware like this. Alright, I'm using Sketchbook here. It's free on the Play Store, and I like this specifically for its uncluttered interface. Especially when you're working on a screen of this size, you really don't want to have that limited screen space being taken away by toolbars and various other things. There's some other cool options to check out, like Infinite Painter and Clip Studio Paint as well. Sketchbook also has a built-in time-lapse feature, which I only remembered pretty much at the end of putting this whole thing together. But anyway, let's get back to the painting over here. So, what do I think? It's actually not all that bad. It's not as bad as I expected it to be. I had to zoom in and out quite a lot and move around. Obviously when you've got such a limited space, you're going to have to do that. But it was actually quite a bit of fun to work with this. The main thing in comparison again to having a third-party stylus is that you don't have your hand covering any of that limited screen space that you've got. Of course, then the pressure sensitivity too, that crucial feature. I don't really see any reason why, if you're a hobbyist or if you're on a really limited budget and you've only got a smartphone, that this isn't a solid option for you to get started with. It's important to bear in mind that some phones, especially on the cheaper end, might struggle with the better drawing apps, but there are a bunch of free options out there for you to try. So that's it from me. If you found this interesting and useful, please do leave the old thumbs up. And if you are using a tablet like this with your phone, drop me a comment below. It might be a little while before the next video, but if you want to know when that comes out, hit that subscribe button. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Ciao for now.